Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a Tarot and Oracle card reader. So I'm so excited to introduce my lovely guests. But before I do that, I want to go into the January astrology. So this month is really packed with a lot of energy shifts. This is my little astro journal, and it's a lot, you guys. It's a whole lot. So there's a lot of opportunities to align with your higher purpose when we've got a lot of these energies going on, though. So don't worry if you're not an astrologer, and if any of this feels a little overwhelming, I'm going to share some simple remedies in the end that you can do at home. And of course, you can also schedule a personal reading with me to navigate the month ahead with a little more clarity, especially when it comes to specific things that you can expect in your chart. So the first thing that we have going on is a big sidereal Sagittarius energy and a planetary combustion. What does that look like? That is Venus, Sun, Mercury, and Mars. All these guys are going to be combust and at war during the month of January. Okay, so they're all tightly packed together in the sky. And this creates a lot of fiery energy, but also tension, because Mercury, Venus, and Mars are also combust. What does that mean? They're close to the sun and they feel like some of their energy is being drained. So this creates kind of an intense and challenging position for us as a collective. And so we can expect some inner conflicts, miscommunications around love, money, and ambition. So let's look at some key conjunctions in planetary wars. January 2nd through the 10th, Venus and Sun are going to be close. Venus is going to be combust. Venus is also going to war with Mercury. And then on January 6th through the 10th, that is going to highlight a lot of relationship and desire dynamics, because it's going to come to a peak then. Then on January 9th through 11th, Mars and the Sun are going to form a very powerful conjunction, and that's good for motivation, but you have to watch for impulsive decisions. And then January 17th through the 19th, Mercury and Mars are at war. That creates a lot of mental tension. Arguments may arise, especially if it's at work. You can look at which house this occurs in, and that'll give you a clue as to where you can expect some of this energy to hit. Then in late January, Mercury and Venus are going to clash. And that's going to be from the 27th to the 31st, and that emphasizes communication in our love and finances. So don't do anything big in January. Take a step back. Really think before you speak and read before you think, okay? Because when we hit mid-January, all of the planets go from Sagittarius wars to Capricorn wars, and that includes the Sun combusting the planets as well. So the Sun is going to enter on January 14th, Mars on January 15th, and Venus on January 12th. So this Capricorn can kind of stabilize the energy a little bit, because Sagittarius can be very fiery. But we also have Makar Sankranti on the 14th of January. So that's going to be a nice shift. That celebrates the Sun's journey into Capricorn, and it's kind of like the Vedic solstice. It's when the days start getting brighter, and it symbolizes new beginnings, and it's perfect for setting intentions, but just know that we have those wars going on. Now let's talk about the full and new moons this month. So we have a full moon on January 3rd, and that's in Gemini. So that can help you reflect on communication and learning. That's going to be a very bright area. Then we have a new moon on January 18th in Capricorn. So that's the time where you can plant seeds for your professional and personal growth. Now, here are some remedies if you're struggling with some of these planetary wars. You can light a candle or offer flowers to the sun in the morning for clarity and for energy. You can chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and meditate on Mercury to ease mental tension, or Lord Vishnu. You can also wear green or yellow stones like peridot or citrine. And if you're finding Venus challenges in love and in finances and things like that, if you have any diamonds in your collection, or clear or rose quartz, that can be helpful as well. But focusing on discipline, patience, and a lot of self-reflection. I've got my astro journal ready. I've got like all the months laid out, and then I'm going to be writing down everything that happens each day, just to kind of, as an astrologer, this helps me study, but it also helps keep me calm and aware of the transits that are taking place. So I highly recommend you get yourself a journal so you can keep track of these things. And again, if you follow my channel, I give you all of those dates, okay? So make sure to subscribe. So if this feels really intense this month, and honestly, January is a lot. A personal Vedic reading can help you understand these energies and how they're going to affect you specifically, from your birth chart to the best days of action. You can also schedule a reading with me anytime, and we can map out your month in detail. And I also have our guest on today, who is an excellent tarot and oracle card reader, and you can get a reading from him as well. He's very profound, and he can bring so much joy to your life at the same time. So that is your January 2026 overview. Just stay mindful, really honor your energy during this time. And remember that the planets guide us, they don't control us. So I'm just wishing you a really harmonious and empowered start to your year. So it is with great pleasure that I welcome Gerald. We know him affectionately in our community as Cowbell. It's a nickname that speaks of our fondness of his presence. It's actually off of a Will Ferrell skit that he did in SNL. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do, because we can never get enough Gerald. So if you've been following Gerald's Glimmer Globe updates over the last month, you've likely gained a deeper appreciation of life's blessings, because that's the effect he has on people. He highlights the beauty found in very small moments, like from simple act of like using napkins to steady a wobbly table, savoring a really delicious Chinese meal, enjoying the glow of Christmas lights, creating a fabulous knit hat, which he's wearing today. Can't wait for you guys to see it. And just witnessing random acts of kindness at the grocery store, and sometimes just learning to accept that it's perfectly fine not to feel okay, especially when we're going through difficult astrological transits. So today, Gerald is my own Glimmer Globe, and I am deeply grateful to call him both a trusted colleague and a friend. So welcome, Gerald.
Did somebody say Glimmer Globe? What? I had to do it. What? Glimmer Globe. You gotta work the helmet. You know? Hello, everybody. I mean, what did you say?
We can't get enough of this guy.
She was not expecting this, everybody.
No, I was not.
I'm just saying. And yes, for those of you who are watching, I did wear this out when I went for my daily walk. The first time I wore it, because I promised I would. And let me tell you, people saw me. So it was fun. So there you go.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Gerald. We appreciate you so
You're
much.
welcome. Now I'm gonna put my hat on, because it's a little chilly.
Yeah, and it's fabulous. I love it.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to make it?
This was actually a glimmer. This probably took me about 12 hours or so.
Oh wow.
So
well, I love it. I love the colors. You have such an eye for color.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I want to say hi to some of the lovelies coming in the audience, and go ahead and start putting your questions in. And let's see, we've got Gray here. Welcome, Gray.
Gray.
And we have Shine Truth. Good to see you. Sending love. Thank you so much. Lightfoot is here. Good to see you, Lightfoot. The lovely Kaylee is here. Lovely to see you, Miss Kaylee. Red Dragon. Hello, hello.
Hey.
And Kaylee is lurking. Oh, and Hershey, I went ahead. I got your donation. You are in line, darling. And then let's see. Joyful Jen is here. It is lovely to see you. Thank you for the butterflies. Selena, if we have time, but if you click on the links in the description, you can go ahead and we'll make sure that we get to you. Okay. Mona Lee is here. Welcome, welcome. She is a new member. So go ahead and ask your question, Mona Lee.
Nice.
And Garnet's here. Lovely to see you, Garnet.
Garnet.
So great to see you. Oh, there's Jonathan, Tarotstache in the house.
Yay.
David, it's lovely to see you, David. The lovely Venus is here. Thank you for saying hi to everyone, Venus. And thank you for the blessings and positive vibes, Hershey. I appreciate that. And then Garnet is new moon root crop. Very good. Best time to plant. There you go. That actually supports the astrology. I love that. And Jay is here. CJ Jim is here.
Yay.
And M is here. Welcome, welcome. And lovely to see you. I will put you in the chat, and we'll see. I'm just getting your questions. The lovely Viviani is here. It's lovely to see you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rachel, lovely to see you. Someone's ready for the new year. Yes, he is.
Oh, of course. Of course, Rachel. Oh, I owe Rachel a message on Messenger. Sorry, Rachel.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Bonzo, cowbell, I got fever. Yep, we all got fever.
There you go. Oh, and I do have the cowbell.
Oh, of course you do.
You know, of course I have the cowbell.
He never fails to disappoint. Tea garden chicken, never expected the disco helmet. Yes, he makes us all giggle. We love him.
Yes.
And then, all right, getting some more questions in.
And by the way, while everybody is putting in their questions, it's a great idea to like and subscribe to both of our channels. I also do private readings. My links are in the description as well.
Yes.
So do that.
And I wouldn't have him on the show if he weren't amazing, guys. So definitely take advantage of that. The lovely Susan is with us. Athena is here. Good to see you. Love that hat. That's fantastic. Maureen is here. Hello, lovely.
Maureen.
All right. I'm still getting some more questions. I'm taking any questions that are obviously appropriate. Yes. So we don't do we're not going to look into third party things or things like that, but energy around situations. And we're getting lots of people in. Oh my goodness, Leah is here. Good to see you, Leah. Season's greetings to you, Leah. It's lovely to see you. And Timmy is here. Lovely to see you.
Timmy.
Great audience, Gerald. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mona Lee, you are in. Dean, you may ask a question. Welcome. And Jonathan is here. Thank you, Hershey, for saying hello. It's been a rough week for Jonathan, so any prayers you guys can send his way are much appreciated. So, and okay, BD, you got it. So just letting everybody know, we're only going to be on for about an hour and a half. If we get to your question, great. But if you do tip, you can get to the front of the line. Okay. Yep. I got a fever, and the prescription is more cowbell.
It's true. And what I would really love, I would love a cowbell that was covered with disco lights, so it's a mirrored cowbell. Can you imagine a glitter ball cowbell, a glitter cowbell?
Oh my gosh, that's so new.
You see what I'm doing? I'm like, I can probably make that happen.
You probably could. You can just get the little pieces at the but I could totally see you doing that. Oh yes, and please take advantage of a reading with Gerald. That goes for everyone in the chat. We adore him. And all right, Deed, I'm going to go ahead and start your question. The lovely Brian is here. It's lovely to see you,
Brian.
And let's see. And yes, he is live on his channel, so make sure to go and like and like there too, and subscribe, please. And all of our links and information are in the description as well. And oh, thank you for subbing, Dean. We really appreciate the support. And then let's see. I'd love some. Okay, you got it, Rachel. Okay. And Gray, yeah, my husband and I are going through eclipse season too, so I'm sorry you're going through some complex moving matters there. That's not uncommon, especially if it's aspecting your fourth house.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, Just Jody, welcome. I'll get your question in. And you guys have to be here for your question as well. Okay. And thank you, Susan. That is so sweet of you. We really appreciate the prayers. Thank you, Hershey. That is amazing. Fogo Pogo, you are getting eclipsed just like Jonathan. So we're praying for you too, sweetie. And Gina is here. Lovely to see you, Gina. We are enjoying the festive season. Gerald makes it much more festive. So,
well, I think it's a really important thing that in these moments where there's a lot of energy going on, we acknowledge the energy that is tough and we actually say to the energy that we can't handle by shining a little light on it, embedding it with joy, choosing where we put our energy, where we want to spend our time. That's a big thing, Michelle. I think it's really important. We acknowledge the difficulty that we're experiencing, and we choose how we decide to move through it. So, Gerald, yeah,
it's very empowering. Thank you for that.
That was Gerald's soapbox.
Thank you for being on the soapbox. And Dean, we did get your question. It's in the queue. Amanda says that mirrors would break and you can use glitter for that, cowbell. Okay, well, safely breaking mirrors, but you got to be careful with those.
Yes.
And I know that there's little squares and stuff you can get at craft stores too.
Oh yeah, that's I'm thinking about going out tomorrow and finding a little craft store.
Oh my gosh, you guys, be serious. This is just you get Gerald.
I'm totally serious. I think this is great. I mean, I'm looking.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, Dean, I did get it for you. You're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because we've got some new questions coming in. So Mona Lee, you were first, and then we're going to do Hershey. And then let's see. And then we have Susan. I've got to write these down. Okay. So we have Mona Lee, Hershey. Let's see. Susan, Rachel. Okay. And then and if I see anyone else post something, then we'll go in order. Okay, so you guys need to be in the chat when we call your name. Okay.
So and I tell you, it's totally worth it to stick around because something from someone's reading may resonate for you. These are not exclusive. Borrow from them heavily. It's okay.
I agree. And Gerald does a lot of special shows as well. And I find them to be very inclusive and good for the collective as well, because he goes over some really interesting topics and great conversations in the chat too. Okay, so Mona Lee Seraphim says, messages I need to hear for the coming new year. You got it. Okay. And again, I have a full video out regarding the year by sign that you guys are welcome to check out. Wow, that flew out. Holy cow. Got some energy in your reading.
Mona, I'm going to jump in on this because part of the first card that I have for you, Mona, is the King of Pentacles. It's really important for you to understand all of your finances. Not saying that there's a problem with them, just pay attention to them. The kings are about mastery of them. Know what's going on. Kings, especially the King of Pentacles, is the one to make the difficult choice today for the long-term effect, for the best outcome. Pay attention to your money. I'm also going to suggest the importance of being careful of how you are responding to the environment around you. This is the Judgment card. This is the big picture stuff. Life purpose, the focus, your desired goals and outcomes. Stay focused on those. Stay focused on yours and get out of the lane from somebody else's, because this one's about you. This ability to pay attention to the difficult choices and the be kind to yourself, because you need to have perseverance when you're going through this. You also have to be willing to be strong enough to look at the things that are difficult, things that haven't gone well. How do you adjust those? How do you help those propel you forward? Do you, if something didn't go as well as you wanted, do you crumble or do you pause collect yourself and move forward with new information. I actually think overall it's going to be quite a good year for you. In particular, probably, after 6 months, it gets a little fuzzy because so much can change. I have the Four of Wands for you, which does suggest some celebration. It's being willing to take some time and give foundation to your energy and your inspiration, because that's also supported by Temperance card. You got that one too? Yes. And the Temperance card, what's great about this is especially with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is going to figure out what needs to go where and how to balance it. The Temperance card is the alchemy card of the deck. It's the witchcraft card of the deck. You can make things work. The word that comes to mind, and then I'll stop, it's the make do and mend. Use what you have, mend what you have, and share it appropriately. So that's what I have for you, Mona. I hope that makes some sense to you.
Thank you, Gerald. My cards follow a similar theme. I got the 11th house. The 11th house rules finances. It's a Dana house. What is that? Second is house of savings. 11th house is the house of profits. So paying attention to where your profits are coming from. And she says, move forward always. I felt like it's going to be a really good year. Gotcha, balance. Okay, great. So right after I got this card, which is the card of your tribe, it's a very financial house. So that mirrors what Gerald was saying. I got the Emperor, very close to like a king-like energy in this area. So what I love about this is it's about taking authority over your finances, creating some order and structure around them, literally protecting them in a way that will last you well into the future. And he's on a giant stone here. This represents stability. And you can see that there's a lot of Aries elements in this card as well. That represents assertion. So if there's some order that you need to make in these areas, that's being very supported right now. And the next card I got was the Two of Wands. So Gerald got the Four of Wands. The Two of Wands indicates that you might be making some plans moving forward, some vision forming this year. This is a card of there's a lot of contemplation, some new perspectives coming in. You might go to a wedding that might require you to travel, or a celebration, something like that. So they're asking you to expand your vision a little bit more this year and not be afraid to make those plans, especially if they're going to influence your choice of direction in a very positive way. Okay. And then, of course, I got the Temperance card. This is all about balance. He's balancing the sun and the moon here. The moon is your inner self. The sun is your outer self. So it's important that as you undergo these various changes, you kind of take control of your life. You become an emperor in these areas, that you maintain balance throughout both emotional equilibrium, which is the moon, and with your ego, which is the sun. Okay, because when I get emperor, it also tells me that there might be a little bit of an imbalance between the ego and the inner self. So it looks like Spirit's going to be helping you write that a little bit more. And then this is just a little cautionary energy. This is the Six of Swords, and it represents just being a little stuck. Okay, so this is all about how do I say this? You might feel like you're trying to go in a certain direction and some of those plans might not be working out, but it's for your highest good. Because when I get the Emperor card, when I get the Temperance card, when I get that beautiful Two of Wands, you're going to be led probably in more than one direction as you plan, and some doors will close along the way, but it is for your best and highest good when that happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm excited for you, and I wish you all of the best in 2026, Lonely. Thank you so much for trusting us with your energy.
Yes.
And thank you, Venus, for donating for Dean. That was very sweet of you. Okay, so our next lovely question is from Hershey the Shadow Reader. Am I prepared for the energy in the new year's? Looking February on. Okay, so Hershey, if you haven't seen my post for 2026 astrology, you can go ahead on the calculator and see what's headed for you. I put them in chapters. But in February, we do have an eclipse on the 17th. That's occurring on my moon, yay. So I'm preparing and doing lots of spiritual remedies there. But looking into where that falls in your chart can really help you. Oh, and I got Rahu the North Node, so that's so that's something to pay attention to, the eclipses. But let's pull some cards and find out what's coming your way. And thank you for joining us, dear. Love your energy.
Hershey, are you prepared for the energy of the new year ahead? Looking for February on. That's always good when somebody giggles, right? When a reader giggles. Yes, Hershey. What's really interesting is what's going to be important. Overall, the reading is solid. It's a good foundation. You are, however, going to need to be patient because things are not going to move as quickly as you would like. The first card that I got is the Seven of Pentacles. It's the timing is everything. You do have to monitor it because when you're baking cookies, the moment from underdone to overdone can be very short. So you have to pay very close attention to that. Follow your intuition with this. Your intuition's pretty solid. Yeah, your mirror card. Yeah, your intuition is very solid. Trust that knowledge. Be very careful about how you speak about what it is that you were wanting to manifest and to have come forward. Not everybody is ready to hear what you have to say. And a bit of warning is sometimes your door card. Okay. The warning is be very careful not to overcomplicate this and overthink it. It's the Nine of Swords. This is where you're not getting enough rest. Your brain is going into overdrive. Pay very close attention to noticing when you start to, as Betsy says, twirl, when you start to go down something that isn't yours and it's not your responsibility. And the support card for that Nine of Swords is the Empress. This is a card again about timing. It's about nurturing. It's allowing things to come to fruition in their own time. You can, if you so choose, try to push things and make them go faster than what's beneficial. You can do that. Let me know because I'm going to step slowly away. Yes, I knew you were going to say that. I'm definitely twirling. So if you want to, this is a really important message for everyone. If you would like to have things be different, don't just focus on what you want to be different. Instead, give energy to what you want and how you're going to feel about it. Because if you're focusing on, oh, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, well, that's the energy that's going to show up. Instead, focus on how you want to feel and be willing to go slow. Go slow, start to build up the energy. Light a candle rather than trying to do a flamethrower. I mean, if a flamethrower works for you, great. But I worry about the collateral damage, to be honest with you.
Okay. She says turtle seed. Okay.
Turtle
and
seed.
Welcome, Bernadette.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's a great reading, Gerald.
Thank you.
So I've got some interesting cards coming your way. Some interesting things coming your way, I should say. Pay attention to the eclipses. So the next two coming up are going to be on February 17th, and the second one is March 3rd, okay? And then we have two more in August. So I believe the 12th and the 27th. Yeah. So then so pay attention, because Rahu he can cause illusions. He can cause us to, like you said, take the cookies out of the oven before they're done, because he's very ambitious. All right.
Yep.
Then I got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this tells me there's going to be a need for some grounding in your life this year. So we all want those opportunities, especially around things that really strengthen our Muladhara, our root chakra. We want to bring in those new resources and potential. So make sure that you are, as Gerald said, taking it slow and not doing anything impulsive, which is what Rahu encourages, so that you can stand rooted, because there's some things that the eclipses might cause that may make you feel unrooted. Okay, and it could be some material things that are coming your way that you weren't really expecting, and eclipses can do that. Okay. Then I got the Five of Swords. Okay, so he has a bear head here, and that represents, and there's a crow on it. So that can represent kind of an exposed mentality. You might feel a little exposed as some of these things come to light, because what eclipses do is they reveal secrets, things that are long hidden, that we may not like. Okay, so if you're feeling any like level of defeat or distress or dissatisfaction when these things start to come to light, try to kind of create reconciliation through clear boundaries and what you do and what you don't tolerate. That's something that Gerald said at the beginning of the show. You know, really focus on that beautiful solar plexus chakra, and don't allow, you know, if someone does have a victory, it's hollow. Okay, so just refuse to engage with this more negative energy when it comes up in and around the eclipses, and walk away from those toxic dynamics this year, and you're really going to find yourself empowering yourself. Then I went to the Mahabharata Oracle, and I got the reprisal card. Okay, this is Amba. Amba was kidnapped by Bhima, and she was, a beautiful daughter of King Kashi, so she was a princess. Now, Bhima didn't know she was betrothed to somebody else, and she got mad because when she came, she said, "Hey, I'm betrothed to someone else." He let her go, because back then Kshatriyas kidnapped their brides. It was a whole thing. But she was very angry about it, and so she did a ton of austerities and tapas to the gods, and then they gave her a bunch of powers to basically get back at Bhima, and it was brutal. So this card tells me that retaliation, when you find out these things, may not be best or serve your highest purpose this year, and that you need to examine things very carefully and with a grounded energy as some of these revelations come about. Okay, so this emphasizes your need to stay positive even when you have some negative energy coming your way. And I know that you are the queen of that. You've got this. And if your expectations or plans go awry, just know that this is a test from spirit to see what you can handle, because this is a temporary material plane. You are very aware of that. I know you are, because Gerald, we got the high priestess for you, and you can handle this energy. But if you're feeling a little ungrounded, just do those beautiful practices, especially in and around those eclipses. And I'll be doing more remedial videos and things like that to help along the way. Good. So you're always welcome to tune in and get those.
Well, so, and if you're wanting to, walk away from that energy, you could also bounce it back with your own glitter helmet.
There you go.
Just bounce that energy back. I am a firm believer. It's like I always like to do from a spell casting work, the return descender.
Ooh.
Off of me and back at you. So
I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, so, and she says, "Good, thank you so much. I appreciate it." Oh, thank you. Oh, and the lovely Jamie Kelly is here. So good to see you. Oh, she's got the cutest puppies, you guys. And she's got a new puppy. Oh my gosh, the pictures are just...
Padme is adorbs.
Heart melting, you guys.
Yes.
Heart melting. Okay, Susan, I got your question in. Sending love to you, Jamie. Thank you. And let's see. Melita Sue, welcome, welcome. And Bernadette, I hear you on those eclipses. Oh my goodness.
Well, see, and what's interesting is those eclipses come up when you
Mhm.
have that information, you can prepare.
Yes.
You can do things to support you and to lessen the impact. But boy, sometimes that preparation is exhausting.
It is, but then you're too tired to, to get angry by the time you do it.
That's true. That's true.
So, I mean, I get with Jonathan and I get up at 4 in the morning to do our austerities, and because it's the best time to do it. And they do help. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and I'll be doing a lot more videos to prepare us for this because it's hitting. I said it hit Jonathan's moon in September. It's hitting mine in February, March, and in August. So I'll be checking in and helping you guys out if you're here.
Yep.
All right. So Miss Susan is next, and her question is, I'm working with math and medicine, exciting, and everything else I can to lose weight and prepare for extreme abdominal repair at the end of the year 2026, followed by a double hip replacement. Oh my goodness. I am especially concerned about overcoming so much time in a wheelchair. Okay, so well, we can go ahead and do some energy in and around that. If there's a specific question you'd like to add, we can put that in as well. But my goodness, Susan, our heart is with you. I know you've got
Mm.
Jupiter in your 12th house and he rules hospitals. So Guruji's energy is going to be very strong for you in your recovery. So that's the good news. And he will be in your, let's see, he's in your third house right now, and he'll be moving into your fourth house on June 1st. So, third, ninth, yeah. So, he'll be in fourth and 10th. So, it's important that you take a lot of time at home to rest after later in the year and use your home as a sanctuary and a healing place for you. And you want to know, let's see, where to focus my energy. Oh, okay, great. And yes, Gray, we did put your question in the queue. And Nicole, thank you so much, sweetie. Kim Princess, welcome. All right. Focusing your energy. Well, obviously on your healing gear, but we're going to look into a little deeper for you. Right. Ooh, I'm getting some good cards. Okay.
Susan, I'm going to start off with oh, just say it, Gerald. Part of what it is part of where you can focus your energy is around your body currently and exactly where it is. And this is me intuiting this. Pay attention and intuit what I mean. Notice what's going on with your body and start to strengthen the relationship that you have with it so you can appreciate it in all its beauty, in all its flaws, in all its health. Just spend a little bit of time energetically noticing your body and appreciating it exactly where it is so it feels energetically supported, and that may be a little a little odd or a little extreme for you. I think also what's happening is when you can do this, it gives you an opportunity to have lines of communication for healing and support for it. So this is where you're going to be not odd. Okay. But there's this need for you to go, okay. There's this opportunity for you to go, okay, here I see exactly where you are. And I know that you've supported me through this and this and this, and I'm supporting you. So flip the story. You support your body and you appreciate exactly where it is, what it's going through, how it's supporting you energetically. That is going to give you a lot of opportunity to influence. Now, all of the healthy choices, following your good doctors and the medicine from that and the holistic aspect, I think is really wonderful. In my reading for you, I got two queens. I got the Queen of Cups, follow your intuition. Oops. Follow your intuition. Queen of Swords, say exactly what you need as you're preparing for this. Articulate everything that is going on, because if you do not speak the truth, that could come back and be a problem. Overall, I got the Sun, which is a rather nice card for this. Actually, it's not a rather nice card. It's a very good card, especially when you are articulating. Be very careful about not getting too tired. I have the Nine of Wands for you. The Nine of Wands shows up when we're tired. We're at, we're running a marathon and we're at the last half mile. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work, even when it's tired. And I have the Page for you. So there's 3 court cards in this reading. I'm sensing a lot of community support, some support groups and people you are supporting. I'm also wondering if there's some, do you do any art therapy? Any visual arts to help you with your processing? That could be something nice. That's what the Page of Cups just whispered to me. Draw, paint, watercolor. So there you go.
Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. And my cards here, what Gerald says. And she goes, okay. Oops.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, knit.
Knit, yeah.
Crochet.
Definitely. Make some beautiful things. Okay, so Miss Susan, the first card I got was Venus. This tells me to really focus on self-care, on taking really good care of your body and doing a lot of things that just make you feel good. Venus is also about luxuries, so doing those little treats for yourself. And and Venus is a very good card. Now, I did open up your chart while Gerald was speaking. Of course, you do have Jupiter in that 12th, so I looked at him this year, and he's pretty strong at 33 out of 100. So that's like, average, it's okay. But then after your birthday in August this year, he goes from a 33 in your Varshapal to a 58. So you are going to be healthier, and he's going to be helping you a lot. Now, you do have Mars on your ascendant in your Varshapal, which is your annual chart. It tells me what's going on. So be careful of accidents. Be careful of taking things too quickly when it comes to your recovery, okay? Because it's really important that between your birthday in 2026 to your birthday in 2027, that you are avoiding inflammation, that you're avoiding accidents and falls, that you're taking your recovery slowly and carefully. You do have Jupiter in that second house, so he's going to be helping you out with food and diet during that time, as well as aspecting your 8th, which is chronic illness and recovery, which is excellent. And Venus actually rules your 12th house that year, and I got Venus. You want Venus in your 12th house. And he is going to be in your 4th. So, and he's going to be a little debilitated, but that tells me that you need to spend a lot of time at home recovering. That is the main thing. Now, you are going to have Saturn on your moon in your Varshapal for 2026. And this is after your birthday. And that can cause some mental strain. Okay, maybe some, like you're going to feel a little emotionally stuck during this time, and that's totally natural. But the way through that is to really lean into your spiritual practices and your health regime. And you're always welcome to schedule an annual, and I can go deeper into what you can expect for the energies in and around the surgery as well. Now, as far as cards go, I pulled the Ace of Swords. So it kind of goes along with that swords energy that Gerald was in and around. This is usually as a floating crown, but here it's a very, how do I say this? It's covered in math symbols, right? She's studying, and that's what you're doing. She's studying. There's science, there's math, there's alchemy symbols here, so it's really supporting the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
And so Jupiter aspecting the eighth house is also the house of research. And so I think that concentrating in these areas, you're going to have some brilliant breakthroughs that come through. There's going to be a lot more uniqueness in your thinking, and there's going to be some clarity, breakthroughs, like I said, that come through. And the confusion that you've been struggling with this year is going to really improve as especially after 2026 as we move into this new year. So, the Ace of Swords represents our beautiful throat chakra, and Gerald talked about speaking your truth. That is such great advice when it comes to standing up for what you need medically, what hurts, what doesn't hurt, when you're ready for the next surgery or not, what needs to be done to alleviate your pain or to help you move on to that next phase of healing. So, this tells me truth will be descending as a part of your research and the concentration, all the beautiful studies that you're doing. And so she says apps, macros, and peptides. Oh, beautiful. So I love the Queen of Swords energy that kind of came up. And this is the lovely Draupadi. Okay, and she has a lot of Queen of Swords energy. She's one of my favorite characters in the Mahabharata because she speaks truth to power. And in a time where women were expected to basically submit to men, she was like, I got my own mind. I'm doing my own thing. So this goes in line with what Gerald said. He goes, even if you're in and around these experts, some of the research and things that you're doing can really help. So, like I said, you have 11 divisions on your Jupiter, which is ruled by the god of Ayurveda. So if you find something that is really working for you, stick to it and really continue that research, because this card symbolizes that a myriad of choices will be made before you this year. And sometimes too many of those choices can lead to confusion. So it's important to focus on one thing at a time and not allow too many avenues to interrupt your research. Additionally, take your time to use practical wisdom with each step of your recovery and figure out what's best to suit your current situation. Okay, so best of luck to you. That is a lot of energy. And I pray for your highest and best good through all of this. Then, and yes, eighth house is chronic illness, surgeries, things like that. Very good, Nicole. Yes, yes. I love that you know that. And all right. So, we are going to move on to our next question. And it is, we're just going in order of tips received. And then if we have time, we will get to some of the questions in the chat, but you do need to be in the audience. And stick around because some of these might be for you. Lovely Rachel. And her question is, I'd love some cards for making changes in 2026. Time to make some choices. You got it, Rachel. Okay.
You're welcome, Susan. Hope that helps. It makes sense.
Bless you too, Susan. Thank you.
So, Rachel, some cards for making changes in 2026. Time to make some choices. Yes. The first card that I have for you, Rachel, is the Knight of Swords. This is about taking action. Definitely, it's about taking action with how you are speaking with yourself. You got that too? Yes. And this is one of those things. I'm really getting a sense this is about, Rachel, how you speak about yourself and to yourself, because when you do that, the universe puts a megaphone. A megaphone. A megaphone on that and resonates that out. So part of what is going to happen this year for you, Rachel, I get the impression, is this is the Eight of Pentacles. It's the showing up and doing the practice so it becomes natural. You're learning skills, and I know you are a teacher as well as all of the other things that you do. For this year, part of it, a reminder is it's going to take you a little bit in order to really incorporate that. Get a foundation of support, figure out the plan, get the blueprint so you know what actions you need to take. Celebrate the people who support you, and let those people support you. Be awesome and let people to support you. It can be your chosen family, it can be your family, it can be your community. Because what's going to happen, and don't get too discouraged, but it will happen when things don't exactly go as how you planned them to go. Because you need that support of people to be able to go, all right, now what are you going to do? Or they're going to actually help you up. Because sometimes you're going to, I have the Three of Swords, which is it's that first blockage. It's like, I don't know how to say this. Where do I go from here? Where you go from here is to keep going, keep moving, keep practicing. But I do love this idea of is we have 2 threes here for you. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Threes are a very nice, solid foundation, and I think I'm going to say March might be a really good time for you to really put those things into action. So use January and February as practice. So
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And the lovely Betsy Palmer is here. It's lovely to see you, Betsy and Jody and Stacy. Thank you for coming in. It's lovely to see you all. Okay, so, oh, she's terrified. Well, I got death reversed, so that's okay. We're going to work through that.
Actually, terrified isn't bad. It's going to alert you to really heighten your senses. Now, figure out where you're going to focus your energy.
Yes.
Okay, I'll stop talking now.
You're fine. Oh my goodness. So Rachel, the first card I got for you was Aquarius. This is the sign of innovation. So you're ready for new things. Now, Rahu, the North Node, is going through this. And so when Rahu goes through Aquarius, this is where my moon is, I get inspired by a lot of various ideas, but it can also cause some restlessness. So it's important to focus your energy accordingly. And especially in areas that are really all about your support, especially in this change. Now, there is change coming your way, but I did pull, same as Gerald, the Knight of Swords. Think of it as a quest, okay? So,
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's about, it could be a sense of urgency, but it can bring a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of adventure that requires some courage. And I know that you have in your Vedic chart, you have a Bharani moon, which is a very courageous moon. But it's important as you do this that, don't jump to conclusions. If there's some personality clashes that come your way, just kind of let them roll off and know that they have nothing to do with you. And is that me running away with a gun? No, this is a crossbow. He's getting ready to get on his motorcycle and he's following a crow. So basically what this is that this is a card that's ruled by Mars. It's Mangala. So Mars is very strong in your charts, and you have a career based in this. And so think of this as movement through trials. Okay. And pay attention to how you're pursuing your energy and how your energy is pursued. So this is Mars in any air sign. So this tells me that you will be going through a lot of quick ideas, changes, but see them, like I said, as a quest and rather not as something that you should be afraid of. I did get, oh, you haven't smiled in a week. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know you're struggling with illness too. So Jonathan and I are sending you healing mantras. Uh, so I look at death here, and he's got this hood on, but there's this uh, beautiful image in this beautiful star in the sky here. And this represents inevitable transformation because the mind is mirrored for profound change. That's why I said quest. And in the Rider Waite, he's got this beautiful red feather, and it represents, the force and rebirth in our lives. So you're going to be going through some transformations, some endings. You've already had a little bit of that in 2025, but this is the year to relinquish some of those connections so that you can invite new energy in. That will allow for renewal, surrender, and rebirth, beautiful new things. So don't be afraid of these changes. Uh, Focus on your root chakra and traveling that energy up towards your crown, because that's what the death card represents. It's being rooted through elemental change and rebirth. So the Vedic correspondence with this is Ketu and Shani. Ketu is the south node, past life. So working through some of those past life fears and anxieties. And Shani, which is facing your karma boldly and not being afraid to stand in truth and power as you go through this. Okay, so yes, you have a quest in front of you, but if you maintain balance throughout, you'll be okay. Now, I did get a very good card. Okay, I got the superpower card. So this is some good energy coming your way. This is Gatocha, and he was a shape-shifting sorcerer who really helped the Pandavas out during the war in Kurukshetra. So this represents that there is a superpower in and around you, and that you will be empowered greatly as you find out how to juggle these events. And once you've completed your quest, you are going to be a completely different person and stronger and brighter and better for it. So there's also going to be a group of supporters at your disposal when I pull this card, and Gerald picked up on that energy as well. So really rely on those people that have your back. I know someone brought you some soup while you were sick this week. That was very sweet. Those are your true friends because they help you in times of need. So really lean on them as you go through these transitions. And call on their support to aid you, especially if you're going through any distressing times or difficulties, because know that they're here to make you stronger. And that, gosh, it's like that Christina Aguilera song just popped into my head. It's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's like that. So really lean into that because it's going to be an exciting year for you. Okay, see it as exciting, not as fear driven. Okay, and she says, thanks for making me laugh. And he's cute, LOL. Okay. All right. Welcome, Martin.
Yeah. Nice mug.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you knew your limits.
And of course, he's got the googly eyes, guys. Come on.
Of course. Those are an addition that, everything's better with googly eyes.
Oh, totally. And you are welcome, Rachel. Okay, so Dean, are you here? Please check in, Dean, because Venus bought you a reading. Yay. It's
That's
very
sweet.
nice of you. Very, very sweet. Okay.
And who is after Dean?
Okay, so after Dean, okay, I'm putting your question in, Ankar. Fire horse energy. Okay, you got this. All right, Dean, are you here, sweetie? You got to be here for your question.
Dean. Dean.
Welcome, Bradley. Okay, Dean, check in, check in. Our next question is, let's see, Beliamala, 5383. How are you? May I get a reading? Connection, communication. Okay, so we can look at the overall energy around your around the relationship for you if you'd like. That's our next one. Dean's not here. Please give it to Red Dragon. Okay, Red Dragon. let's see if Red Dragon, you need to ask a question. Oh, where it is. Any messages I need to hear, please? Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. And then Dele
Delamala is here.
All right. So we're going to do Red Dragon, and then you're next, and then we're going to go in order. After that, we have the lovely Kaylee, and then Salama Witena, and then Gray, and then BD0224, just Jody, Molly Desu, and Ankar. And then we're just going to do one per because we're going to do some lightning now because we only have about half an hour left. Okay.
And Bradley said donated, but didn't add money.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You didn't add your question in the comment. Okay, Bradley, I'll go ahead. Oh, I see where you are, Rhoda. Okay. Go ahead and put your question in, Rhoda, and you will be after Red Dragon. And then we're going to go in order, but lightning round. Okay, guys? Okay, busy knitting. Oh, lovely, Kaylee. I love that. Okay, so Red Dragon. Any messages I need to hear, please? You got it. Oh, Felicia, welcome.
And then Della, you're after Red Dragon.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's actually Rhoda that's next because she said she.
Is Rhoda next? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And then we have the lightning round. Unless you tip, and then you can get your question asked by both of us.
Red Dragon.
Ooh.
Red Dragon. It's the message that you need to hear is it is important for you to spend a little bit of time remembering the times where you were happy. When I have the Six of Cups for you, this is the card of nostalgia. Remember that. Enjoy it. Look fondly on those things. Give them that appropriate level of energy, because what we have for you, what this does is this gives your magician some extra oomph as you are creating things. The magician card has all of the tools, they need in order to create what they desire. Spending a little bit of time remembering things gives this energy, this magician, a good boost, because Red Dragon, I believe you are starting a new project or maybe a resolution. Perhaps it's a project that requires your mind, it requires your thought, your word, and your deed. That's a huge. I love that, because we have an ace here and we have a 1 here. So we have 2 1s, which is a great start. And 2026 is a 10-1 year. So it's perfect energy for that. So what you need to hear is spend a little time remembering, and that will help you to move forward. So there you go.
Oh, love that. And welcome Otto Dex and Sean Miller. And Rhoda, I got your question in. Thank you. And Joe, good to see you. All right. So now what we're going to do is there we go. Take care of that. Okay. So the first card I got for you is 12th house. Okay. So this is a really, really amazing house to get, Red Dragon, because it's all about our spirituality. It's about diving deep into our inner subconscious and finding out those beautiful intuitive insights. I think you're going to get some clarity in this area, and that's going to lead to a lot more direction for you as a spirit. If you're looking to develop your gifts, that's fully supported right now. So that's excellent. Your faith, philanthropy, really exploring those areas. Then I got some contradictory cards, so you might need to fill me in a little bit here. I got the King of Pentacles, which is very, very good. And I got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now, before I go into both of these cards, I got the clarity cards. This is the moon reversed. So what this tells me is that this is all about releasing any type of fear in and around money or your material realm. Okay. So, and when I pulled the 12th house, I got like dreams, illusions, like intuition, uncertainty. And when I get the moon reversed, it tells me you are going to be making breakthroughs in this 12th house energy, things that are unseen, things that you haven't really been picking up on. And they're going to help you balance out your material world a little bit more. You know, the moon is all about the third eye. That's that beautiful ajna. And its Vedic correspondence is obviously Chandra, the moon. So there's going to be some clarity regarding finances and how you organize that beautiful Muladhara root energy, what makes you feel secure. Now, the king who came up upright, he's all about prosperity rooted in stewardship. He is very pragmatic. He's very earthy. He focuses on keeping a budget, and he listens to those instincts regarding his own stability and security. And he builds his finances from the ground up. So uh, it's very important that you're very down to earth regarding your finances this year, and to really take command of this realm in your life, and that can help you. And if there is someone in and around your environment that can be helpful to you, that is kind of this energy, really lean on them as far as your help, if that makes sense, because this is all about authority and governance. All right. Then I got the Queen of Pentacles, but she did come up reversed. So this is just a little bit of a warning. Um, Beware of being too overprotective or overly ambitious with money, overspending. You might want to create that beautiful budget like the King of Pentacles does, so that you can use your best judgment when it comes to spending moving forward, because I know that things are getting more expensive in some areas, and you want to really nurture that, material sovereignty instead of allowing things to get a little out of control in that area. Okay. So good and bad, but there's going to be some clarity in this area. The 12th house also represents loss, so there could be some material losses, but know that they're here to teach you how to be a better money manager, because I did get that King of Pentacles. And if there is a guy or a gal with that very strong masculine financial energy in your environment, really maybe take a class or get some consultations there. Now, I did go to my Mahabharata oracle, and I got Satyavati, and this is the ambition card. So this is all about keeping your ambitions in check, and that really mirrors that Queen of Pentacles reversed energy. So know that any kind of overzealous ambition does have a price, so it's important that you keep yourself in check and lean on that more materially abound energy, and also on that beautiful ajna, your intuition, and that really ponder carefully the decisions that you make, especially regarding your finances this year and your material stability. And before executing any decision, really spend time planning so that you can avoid making wrong decisions and make the best decisions for the best results and rewards later. Okay, so if you're overcome by your obsession for certain things, it may be time to ruminate, re-examine the situation, and reassess your goals regarding the finances this year. Okay, so best of luck to you in all of that. You got that beautiful magician energy. You got that Six of Cups. I mean, so lots of energy coming your way.
It's great.
And all of our best to you as you forge forward through that. So, okay. So thank you so much, Venus, for the donating for Red Dragon. That was very sweet of you. And our next question, Tipper, is Miss Rhoda. And then we're going to do lightning round, but you need to be in the audience for that. Okay, guys? So make sure that you're here. What to expect in the next month? Okay, so Rhoda, I actually just did at the beginning of the show a little January blurb on what we can expect as a collective. And I also did a full 2026 reading for all signs. It's up on my channel. If you use the calculator in the description, you can go ahead and have some fun with that as well. Okay. I'm excited to read for you.
And you said this is Rhoda?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Expect in the next month.
Okay.
Well, you are going to, in the next month, you are going to spend a little bit of time, um, being the star. The universe is going to notice you for all of the right reasons. This is that when the star shows up, you're getting the attention that you deserve. It may be uncomfortable. Allow it to flow over you. And even though it may be uncomfortable, and what's also helpful is because this is the 17, then we have the 18, the moon. Allow this to give you a little bit of time to go inward and to think about some things and to understand what this means to you. Listen to what people are telling you and how they're appreciating you. Consider what it means through the filter of you and your own experience. Because we have the Three of Swords for you, which tells me you have to be very careful in that it could not sound good. It could be difficult, but they're small things. Tear out that piece of paper from the book, crunch it up, throw it away, recycle it, burn it safely. But I think there's this need for the next month. You're going to go on an adventure. This next month can be a very exciting adventure. I'm also thinking about, because we have the Three of Swords, and there's a notebook with writing utensils. And here we have the Fool, who's taking their sketchbook out. It might be time for you to do some sketching or journaling, writing, and not necessarily just sitting at home, but out and about, is what I would say for you. Ooh, that was fun.
That was fun. Thank you. So, as you do all of those wonderful exploratory planning and tools and really getting those ideas out there, don't be afraid to be a little unconventional in your thinking. We've got Rahu in Aquarius. He can bring out some brilliant breakthroughs, some new innovative ways of doing things. The eclipses might actually propel you forward in some of these areas, because when it comes to your vision for the center that you're running and all of the recognitions that you're getting. So I got the Seven of Pentacles for you. So this is all about patience and evaluation. So when it comes to your long-term growth, making those lists, those plans, allowing that star energy, which represents Aquarius, to come through and really create breakthroughs and innovations and fun new ideas, that is going to plant seeds that are going to last a long time when it comes to your goals and your ambitions. So this is going to be a month of patience as you plan and as you work through some of these breakthroughs. Now, the one thing they're telling me is Aquarius is always got the star as well. Gerald did. It's kind of the card of AI. So figuring out how you can use AI to save you time in your business, like schedule appointments, run your finances, things like that. Taking maybe a few classes in these areas, throwing away crumpling up those old plans that are no longer working for you and putting some new innovative ones into place so that you can really grow something that doesn't cause burnout. Okay. You want your seeds to work for you, to bear fruit. So this will be a month of evaluation and reassessment of your business and allowing some of those innovative technologies and things to come through and really help propel you into a space that gives you more success in what you're doing for less effort. Okay. Yeah. And then I went to my Mahabharata Oracle. Oh, I got such a good card for you. This is my sunshine card. You're going to get a gift this year. Okay. This month, I should say. So this is some kind of material or spiritual blessing or gift, recognition, for example. This is what Gerald picked up on. But this is a resource or a person that's going to be very beneficial for you. So it's an intention that turns very positive. So I'm excited. This could be a new source of income, a new contract, a reward for all of your efforts. It's a windfall. Okay, so you can expect the right thing from the right person at the right time, and it's going to feel really good. So I'm very excited for you in this area, and I can't wait to see you post it online because I know that you do that, and then we can all congratulate you for your innovation and all the wonderful things that you're being recognized for. But really take the time to plant those seeds for the next phase or chapter of your business, and I think it's going to be amazingly successful, and you're going to help a lot of people. So, okay. And then let's see. Oh, and then Soulstar LA says, "Hi, Gerald and Michelle.
Yeah.
Wanted to send you love." Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so lovely of you. We appreciate that. Wishing you a wonderful New Year to you and your family, my wife, and I really enjoy watching you. That's so lovely. Thank you, Soulstar LA. That's very
Yes.
sweet. And welcome, Charlene. We hope you're staying warm as well. And you're welcome, Rhoda. We hope that that was helpful. Yes. Okay. So our next question is, oh, there you are. May I know what you see in the next 3 months happening in this friendship connection between Millie and Millie? Reconnect, communicate. Thank you so much. And then we have Kaylee. How will January pan out for me? Love or anything in the cards have for me? Which question would you like to take, Gerald?
I can do Kaylee.
Okay. All right. So just tell me when you're ready, and we're both going to pull cards and we're going to do lightning round. Okay. Unless we get a tip, and then we can get a question for both of us. And if we have time, we'll get to everyone. If we don't, then you can always join us next time or schedule a private reading. And Jane is here. Lovely to see you.
Jane the Seeker.
Yay.
Yay.
She's on next week. I can't wait.
Yay. Kaylee, how will January pan out for me? Anything the cards have for me? Love anything. What's going to pan out for you in January is this is a repeat card. We've had the Page of Swords multiple times. The page is about having excitement, having a youthful exuberance, and being willing to step out and say the things that we need to say, even though they may be a little messy, they're not overly refined. This isn't the king energy of mastery or the queen energy of mastery. This is the fumbling, trying to get it. What this tells me is whatever you're doing, feel free to have little cue cards that are going to help you and to remind you of what it is that you need to say, because that's going to help support your Ace of Wands activities. You've got this new thing that is starting, this new spark. I believe you're teaching a class. That's going to excite you and give you new energy. It's also going to cause you a little bit of stress, because anytime you start something new, it is. However, this is the thing also. Pay attention to when your emotions need a rest. Give them a chance to rest because you're overwhelmed. Yes. And yeah, 3 that you're creating for the summer. I love that. This, if you're not used to it, can exhaust you. And be very careful. This is my warning card of just being bored. It's the meh. So don't flip through too many channels. Set a timer so that you can move through it. So, but you've got lots of really great stuff for January coming up. I love that.
I love that for you too, Kaylee. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And Red Dragon says, "Thank you, Gerald and Michelle. I truly appreciate the readings. Nostalgia, spirituality, and the moon have been prominent for me." Oh, that's wonderful. Yep. Thank you for the feedback. Okay. So our next question, you are here, Daniela. All right. So, Daniela, uh, what do you see in the next 3 months happening in friendship, connection, reconnect, connect again? Thanks so much. Okay. So, the main energy that I got in and around this is I got a very kind of youthful, fun, new energy coming your way. And I think that that needs to be the main focus. Because whenever I pull the lovely Page of Wands, it tells me that, you've got some spontaneity, some enthusiasm, some new ideas and plans coming your way. So this tells me that, settling down might be a little difficult. So it's important that you don't focus too much on a long-term commitment right now and be open to limitless possibilities that are coming your way, because that's what spirit wants. In the Vedic lens, this represents Buddha or Mercury. That's like a new consciousness coming in. And it's important that you kind of stay curious and open throughout this energy because you're going through a learning phase here. Okay. So I asked, what's kind of going on regards to your attitude around the relationship, and I did get the Four of Pentacles. So it's important to not focus on possessiveness for either party during this time, and to release any expectations that you have with the other person. Okay, really, like I said, open yourself up to these new, beautiful, youthful opportunities. Don't be too focused on keeping control or power. Okay. Uh, this is kind of like a fear-based control, and it comes from being hurt. Okay. So it's important that you, conserve your energy for this beautiful light energy that's coming your way, because I think that's going to be so much healthier for you. The reason I say that is if you do get into this relationship and you keep, you kind of, how do I say this? You see it, there's a possessive quality to this relationship. And the reason I say that is because I did pull the devil. Okay. So this represents power twisted into bondage. You see, he's literally using, it's like he's a puppeteer, so to speak. This is bondage, temptation, false authority. Okay. So it's important that if there's any temptation or kind of shadowy elements in and around the connection, the negativity, lust, trickery, it's best that you don't hold on to that and that you allow this in. Okay. So liberation comes from breaking those chains. And this is a very happy page. So we want that for you.
Yes.
So step away from this voluntary bondage, this corrupted sovereignty, this misaligned power, and step into this beautiful, free, limitless, fun energy, because that's what's waiting for you once you let go. Okay, so the eclipses can bring in some of that attachment or illusion. So be especially careful on February 17th and March 3rd. That's coming up. So that's the main energy I get for you. And I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And best of luck to you. I love seeing that beautiful, bright, youthful energy coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So our next lovely question is, Salama, are you here? And then Gray, are you here? So we have Gray and we have Salama, are you here? Okay, so you have to be pretty quick because we're getting toward the end here. All right. And you're very welcome, Daniela. Many blessings to you as well, sweetie. Okay, we are moving on. We've got BD0224. Are you here?
Oh, Gray is here.
Gray is here. Gray. All right. So let's see. The eclipse landed on my fourth. Okay, I can do this one because it's astrology.
Okay.
And then BD is here. You want to do BD?
Yeah.
BD is just a general reading. Okay.
Got it.
All right. So great. The eclipse landed. Okay, fourth house of home. It's eclipse, struggling with multiple complex, urgent, moving matters. Am I? Okay, well, you might. You asked the right person because my husband's fourth house got eclipsed. And just to let you know what happened, we did have to move around quite a bit. We did experience some floods and some things like that. I'd have to look a little deeper into your chart to kind of figure out like what you can expect. My husband, he has some karma that he had to pay off in that area because he has Shani there. You may not. You may have some of like maybe a benefic that could be helping you. So I can't really give you a full reading without seeing your chart, but you're always welcome to schedule one with me. I have a special going on right now. But let me pull some cards for you. Whoop. Oh, we got a flyer. It tells me you might be a little anxious about this. Okay. All right. And then Gerald, if you get your cards ahead, then go ahead and I'll pull up the question.
Well, yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, sounds good.
So, BD, general reading. This is the third or fourth time I've gotten the Page of Swords. I have been mixing these cards.
Oh, so this is for the collective.
I think this is really important. And again, the Page energy is youthful exuberance, being willing to say things that are messy, that aren't perfect. I think what I'm going to say, it's important that you have your voice and you use it. Blue lace agate helps to open the throat chakra. That's a really important thing for you. I would also say, BD, so notice what you're saying, what you're not saying because you're worried it's going to be awkward. Don't make excuses for it being awkward. Just say it. Then you can figure it out, because you're establishing and really understanding the resources you have, not just the money, but your environment, your home, your body, and because we have the Chariot. Do pay attention to your dreams. Do pay attention to how quickly things are going, and also remember to keep your eyes focused and all of your resources to your desired goal. If you've got things that are going in multiple directions, your energy is lessened. So that's what I have for you, BD.
Oh, love that. Thank you, Gerald. And Gray, you're next. So if you're here, I haven't done your reading yet, so don't go away yet. An eclipse landed on my fourth house of home. Okay. And then you also said that, let's see, I have Pluto and Uranus there. Also, it's a lifelong rug pulled out issue. Okay. So that tells me that there is a lot. Uranus creates lightning moments in our lives, and Pluto brings death-like experiences so that we can be reborn in those areas. Okay. So that tells me that your fourth and 10th house, that's your house of home and real estate, career, mother, and your 10th house of career, how you shine in the world, are going to be more affected if you're having an eclipse there. Okay, so what I got for your first card is I got the Seven of Pentacles, but it came up reversed. So what does that tell me? It tells me that you're a little impatient in this area, and that's what your guides are working with you for. That's why you have Uranus there, you have Pluto there, and it's getting eclipsed. So they're really working on you resetting your expectations, working through disappointments, and really focusing on long-term growth when it comes to career, home, real estate, mother, how you shine in the world. They're asking you to wait like a farmer for these seeds to grow slowly and over time. Because in past births, especially with Pluto there, you might have struggled in this area. Okay, so just put some time in to evaluate and have some patience, put a little effort and self-assessment, and you're going to be okay, because that's what eclipses do. They cause us to make some of those changes. Okay, and then I said, when I got that, I got the Justice card. So this is a really good card to get for your situation because it represents justice at the highest level. It highlights a lot of logic and reasons and facts, and it comes from taking it slow and not making any impulsive decisions in these areas and practicing patience. So it also indicates that justice will be on your side when you make these changes. And It's important that you let go of the need to be in control and focus on what the fairest outcome that can be achieved, especially with those fourth and 10th house issues. Okay. Hope you're still here and that you enjoyed that reading.
Yeah,
Okay. So, guys, we are kind of getting toward the end here. How are you doing, Gerald?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Do we got a
Uh,
couple more, or how many more do we got? And who's
okay.
here?
We have. I will call on a couple of you. Okay. Selenor was not here. Jody, are you here? Are you in the audience? Okay. Mali Desu, are you here? Let us know, please. And you got to be quick because we're getting to the end here.
Mhm.
All right. So Jody and let's Sue, are you here? Jody is here. Okay,
Jody is
thank you,
here.
Jody. Melissa Sue, are you here? Not seeing that. Okay, is Ankar here? Ankar, are you here? Please check in.
Ankar is
Ankar
here.
is here. Okay, there we go. That's our last two. Okay, so we have, who would you like? We have just Jody, which
I'll
is, I
take
want to
just
know,
Jody if that's okay.
okay, and I will take Ankar. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Jody, what spirit wants you to hear right now? Guess what card I freaking got?
Oh my gosh.
I have been shuffling these cards, everybody. I have been shuffling these cards. Oh, and Ankar updated their question. But okay, as I've said, energy, excitement, youthful enthusiasm, being willing to talk about something new, being sloppy with it because it's there. The other thing about this card is be very careful about gossip. Don't get caught up in that low level energy and the gossip. It may get you subscribers, it may get you a lot of friends, so to speak. All of that, pay attention to the what you say and as you move forward, because this is a really key thing. I'm going to say the fact that this has come up like 5 or 6 times, it's really there. um and I have shuffled this card. I got the Four of Pentacles again. um Make sure that you are keeping track of your resources. However, don't hold them so tight that they can't breathe and grow and exchange and move through. So, oh, and this is a repeat card. Kaylee got this one. Ace of Wands. So, Jody, be willing to be a little sloppy with it. Stay in your lane. Um, Make sure you are aware of your resources because you've got a new project, a new energy that is coming through you, and set that boundary up. So I think that's perfect. So there you go.
All right, Jody, best of luck to you. But what a great reading. Thank you,
That was
Gerald.
good. Yeah.
And thank you for checking in, Graham. I'm glad that you were able to get the reading. All right. And Zara, yes, never stifle yourself. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, you are very welcome. She says sending love. Thank you, Jody. Love your energy. All right. So Ankar, you said you wanted to change your question if possible. You already covered.
It
Well,
was
I
just
didn't get.
above. It was,
Okay.
it's,
Okay. I'm looking at pursuing a PhD, which
yeah,
might
there you go.
conclude by 2032, as I'll be financially constrained. How will my mother's health be at this time? Okay. Ooh, that actually explains a little bit. Okay, Ankar. So what I got was there's going to be a lot of death, rebirth, and transformation in this area for you. I got Scorpio. And Scorpio is a great house for making big changes, especially if you want to pursue that PhD. But know that there's going to be a lot of upheavals in your life moving forward that you're going to have to be really strong for. Okay. I did get really good energy in and around the PhD. You're going to be really good at it. You're going to be really dedicated to the research because I got the King of Pentacles. You're going to take command of whatever this realm is. This is about prosperity rooted in stewardship. So it's all about it's a very good card to get, but you're going to really need to focus on your stability and your security and the finances as you go through this course, because it's important that you maintain a very down-to-earth attitude when it comes to doing your research and how do I say this? Taking leadership and responsibility in these areas so that you can be as successful as possible. Now, regarding mom, okay, this is why I think I got that Scorpio energy, that kind of, death and rebirth type of energy. I did get the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this tells me there could be some issues in the family, okay? There might be some material instability going on, and this King of Pentacles can step in and help with that a little bit. So you might find yourself juggling if you are looking to do both. It's important that you stay rooted as you do this and focus on long-term stability and efforts to help the family, okay? As you do this, have patience, okay? There's a whole story behind this card, but having patience is very key. You might have to wait a little bit, or the PhD may take a little longer because of these other things that are going on at home. Also, this is something that you desire very much, but this is also the card of letting the desires get a little out of control. So it's important that you stay as rooted and grounded over the next few years so that as you work toward your goals, you're also paying attention to maintaining that stability, especially within the family dynamics, because they're going to get a little uprooted. And have gratitude as you go through this. One of my favorite YouTubers has these wonderful shorts called Glimmer Globes. You were talking about them at the beginning, and he is wonderful at expressing his gratitude for just the little things in life. So I recommend that you watch his shorts for ideas on how you can be grateful for those little things over the next few years as you work towards your goals and objectives. But I got great cards, but just know that there's some transformation coming your way and to prepare for that. Okay, Ankar, and I hope that was helpful, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. So we are done, Gerald.
Yay.
We did it. Yay.
Thanks, everybody.
That's my last reads for the year, and it's been an honor to read with you, Gerald. So
thank you.
Thank you for being my glimmer globe for the day. So
well, thank you. And I was just going to say, everybody remember, you can start your glimmer collection at any time, and you can do it however you want. Just notice those moments of joy, because they're little forms of rebellion, because your light's trying to be extinguished. If you see that, shine it even brighter.
I love that.
Yeah.
And do you have anything that you would like to share for the coming new year that's coming out? Or
I'm going to be working on getting some shows doing more creativity conversations, and focusing on the conversations, and those really great topics. And I'm going to be pushing people to do more private readings with me. So that's good, because yeah, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Gerald. So yes, please like, share, subscribe to both of our channels. I am going to continue my astrology pieces. I'm going to be doing some more collaborations on other channels, talking about, I did a whole deep dive into the Pluto returns around the world. So I'm going to have a big video coming out about that. I'm also talking about some of the changes that we can expect as a collective in the Western world. I made another video on that, and so I'll be publishing those on my community page. And I'll be continuing to doing lots of deep dives into astrology, keeping track of the eclipses, and kind of helping us all understand the when, the where, the why, the hows, all of those journalistic terms that we use to prepare for the coming energies in the next couple of years, especially throughout 2026.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Please, I'll be here next week with Jane the Seeker. She is another fabulous reader. I adore her energy. And thank you all for joining us. So I'll be here same time next week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. And we look forward to seeing you in the chat. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful end of your 2025 and a blessed 2026. Can't wait to start the year with you.
Alrighty.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
My handlebar mustache tells fortunes in the cards. The major arcana shows my facial hair's in charge. Read your future in my perfectly waxed ends. The fool and magician say we're more than just friends. Twist and turn, twist and turn, twist and turn. Watch it turn around.